Is the Payson real estate market slowing down? Are home prices falling? And if you're thinking about buying or selling a home, is now actually a good time to make a move? Today, I'm going to answer those questions using the latest MLS statistics. But I'm not just going to read numbers. I'm going to explain what those numbers actually mean for buyers and sellers here in Payson. We will also take a quick look at Pine, Strawberry, and a few of our surrounding mountain communities. I'm Dennis Riccio with West USA Realty, and this is your June 2026 Payson Arizona Real Estate Market Report.
While national headlines often focus on what's happening across the country, real estate is always local. That's why this report focuses on what's happening right here in Payson, along with nearby communities like Pine, Strawberry, Star Valley, Happy Jack, and Christopher Creek. Every community has its own character, and understanding those local differences is one of the keys to making informed real estate decisions.
Let's start with the big picture. During the reporting period, more than 1,000 residential properties sold throughout our local market. Those sales represented more than $519 million in total sales volume. The median sales price was $429,000. The average sales price was just over $517,000. Homes averaged about 120 days on the market. Sellers received, on average, about 94% of their original asking price, and current inventory is sitting at roughly 7.4 months of supply. Those numbers tell us something important. Homes are still selling. This is still an active market, but the most important story is not how many homes sold, it's what happened with the inventory.
The increase in inventory has created a healthier market for buyers. Instead of feeling rushed into a decision, buyers now have more opportunities to compare neighborhoods, floor plans, property condition, and overall value. More inventory doesn't mean demand has disappeared. It simply means buyers have more choices than they did earlier this year.
The biggest change in today's market is that buyers have more choices. Inventory has increased noticeably since the winter months. That does not mean buyers have disappeared. It means the number of available homes grew faster than the pace of sales. A few years ago, buyers often felt pressure to make quick decisions because inventory was so limited. Today, buyers have more time to compare homes, evaluate neighborhoods, and decide which properties offer the best value.
Today's buyers may have opportunities that were difficult to find just a few years ago. Depending on the property, buyers may be able to negotiate repairs, seller-paid closing costs, interest rate buydowns, or other favorable terms. At the same time, well-maintained homes that are priced appropriately continue to attract serious buyers, especially in desirable neighborhoods.
One trend I've noticed over the last several months is that buyers are taking more time before making offers. They are looking at more homes. They are comparing neighborhoods, and they are much less willing to overlook deferred maintenance or unrealistic pricing than they were during the frenzy of a few years ago. Well-prepared homes still attract strong interest, but buyers are becoming much more selective.
For sellers, presentation has become increasingly important. Professional photography, cinematic video, drone footage, thoughtful staging, and accurate pricing all help a property stand out in a more competitive market. Today's buyers often make their first impression online, long before they schedule a showing.
If you are buying, today's market may actually work in your favor. More inventory can mean more opportunities to negotiate. That might include the purchase price, seller-paid closing costs, repairs, interest rate buydowns, or other terms that may not have been available during the hottest years of the market. That does not mean every seller will accept a substantial discount. Homes that are well maintained, properly priced, and difficult to replace can still attract strong interest.
Payson continues to be the largest and most active real estate market in the region. Buyers are attracted by the cooler climate, the surrounding national forest, year-round recreation, and a lifestyle that offers a balance between mountain living and everyday convenience. While each neighborhood performs a little differently, Payson remains the center of real estate activity in the area.
As I tour homes across Payson and the surrounding communities, I'm seeing buyers place a premium on move-in ready properties. They are also paying close attention to outdoor living spaces, natural light, condition, and how well the home presents online before they ever schedule a showing. That first impression matters more than ever.
Pine and Strawberry continue to attract buyers looking for mountain cabins, second homes, and full-time residences surrounded by towering ponderosa pines. Inventory has increased here as well, but distinctive homes with updated features, privacy, or exceptional forest settings continue to generate strong interest.
So what if you're selling? Should you be worried? I don't think so, but I do think strategy matters much more today than it did a few years ago. During the hottest part of the market, almost any reasonably priced home attracted attention. Today's buyers are more selective. They have more choices, and they are comparing your home with every competing listing that is available at the same time.
Communities such as Christopher Creek, Happy Jack, and Star Valley offer buyers a very different experience than Payson. With fewer homes changing hands each month, statistics can fluctuate more dramatically. That's why understanding the individual community often matters more than broad regional averages.
In my experience, the homes getting the strongest response are not necessarily the least expensive. They are the homes that feel appropriately priced. They are well maintained, they are professionally photographed, they are presented with strong video and online marketing, and they make it easier for buyers to understand the value of the home before they ever walk through the front door. Pricing, preparation, and presentation all matter.
Luxury communities like the Rim Golf Club and Chaparral Pines operate differently from the broader market. With fewer sales and higher price points, monthly statistics can change significantly from one month to the next. I'll cover those communities separately in a dedicated luxury market update.
One of the biggest mistakes seller can make in this market is pricing too high just to leave room for negotiation. That strategy can backfire. Buyers may not make a lower offer. They may simply choose another property. The first few weeks on the market are especially important. If a home receives very little activity, repeated objections, or no serious interest, it may be time to reassess the price, condition, or presentation.
Looking ahead, I expect buyers to continue benefiting from increased inventory and a more balanced market, while sellers who price strategically and present their homes professionally should continue to see strong results. As always, every neighborhood and every property is unique, so broad market statistics should be viewed as a starting point, not a substitute for a personalized market analysis.
So where do we go from here? If I had to summarize today's market in one sentence, I would say we are moving toward a healthier and more balanced market. Buyers have more choices. Negotiation has become more common. Pricing matters more than ever, and homes that are well prepared and professionally marketed continue to sell. This is not a weak market. It's simply a market where both buyers and sellers need to be more strategic. One thing I see every week is that buyers are incredibly informed. Most have already looked through dozens of listings online before they ever schedule a showing. They know what is available, they know how long homes have been on the market, and they are quick to recognize when a property is priced or presented poorly. That is why strong preparation and marketing have never been more important. Whether you're thinking about buying your first home, selling your current property, relocating to Payson, or purchasing a cabin in Pine or Strawberry, understanding the local market can help you make better decisions. If you'd like to know what your home might be worth in today's market, or if you would like a customized market analysis for your specific neighborhood, I'd be happy to help. I'm Dennis Riccio with West USA Realty. If you found this update helpful, please subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next Payson Arizona Real Estate Market Report. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.